I remember I failed the first couple of interviews, and you guys were like, hey, don't worry about it. There are a lot of more, so you can just make yourself and try for the next one. So that was a real motivation from you guys, because it really helps you to get yourself again up and try for the next one. So I think the mentorship was one of the key element.
Hello, everybody from Berlin, Germany, for another case study interview with Muhammad from Lahore, Pakistan today, one of our clients who found a job with us in 6 weeks. Today is a special interview because Muhammad is one of our youngest and also fastest candidates. So let's start. How are you today, Muhammad?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
That's good to hear. Muhammad, first of all, please introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do.
Yeah, so basically my name is Mohammed, and I work as a software engineer in Lahore, and I've been working for the past 4 to 5 years. I had tried to score a job in Germany, but I wasn't successful. And then I came across a webinar by Find a Job in Germany, and I was really fascinated by the webinar. So I happened to register myself, and I think from there it went great. I mean, you guys really helped me throughout the process to land a job, how to make your resume, how to approach a client. I mean, from A to Z, it was really super.
All right, thank you. A lot of information already. So first of all, why did you decide to look for jobs in Germany and move here?
I was really interested in the tech scene in the Germany and the startups that are being made in Germany for the last 2 to 3 years. So I was really trying to work in the technologies that was state of the art. So I applied on my own several times, but because of my resume, because of how I approached the HR, the technical manager, I wasn't successful. So I think these were the main reasons when I look behind and try to connect the dots. I mean, these were the main reasons why I wasn't successful. Yeah.
Okay, and how many times have you applied before? Like more than 20 times?
Yeah, it was more than 20 times actually.
Okay, and you even got 1 or 2 interviews, you told me, right?
Yeah, I actually got 2 emails out of that, but it couldn't move any further. I wasn't handed over even the technical test for one of the interviews, so it was some hard luck. Yeah.
Okay, and say again, how did you find us, and why did you decide to sign up to our personal coaching program?
Yeah, I find you guys on LinkedIn, and like there was a webinar being hosted in a week when I found you guys, and I just joined that webinar. And to be honest, the webinar was pretty much amazing. It reflected upon the points, the weak points that a candidate has, like where to apply, when to apply, how to approach. These were some of the main points. So I was really amazed because of them, and then I just reached out to you guys, and from there the process was initiated.
Okay, cool. And what was your biggest concern before you joined the coaching?
To be honest, I was skeptical about that how the process would go. I mean, I saw your online presence, I saw everything, but I was skeptical about that how it will go. But as soon as I talked to you, I talked to the other guys, I was pretty much satisfied that I'm investing my time, my money in the right place.
Okay, cool. I remember I even denied your first approach when you tried to book a call with us. I had a look at your CV and I said, oh, this guy only had like 2 years of experience. And one of our conditions is you need to have more than 3 years of experience that we work with you. And I thought, oh, he's too young, he's not working. So I said, okay, go to the webinar first. And then you were persistent, right? You watched the webinar and then you came again. I said, okay, he's persistent. Let's at least speak to him and have a look. And then it turned out the person behind that CV is someone else actually, right? Okay, cool. And what did you do? What did we do with you after you signed up? What was the first thing we did?
Yeah, the first thing was making up my resume. So when even today I look my old resume, I still have that with me. So I am like shocked to see the difference between the new one and the old one. I had done a lot of things, but they weren't mentioned the way they are mentioned now in my resume that makes the HR like see the things, the achievements. So the first step was a resume, and after that, you guys on my behalf applied to various companies, and I received, I think, more than a dozen of invites, and I was pretty busy in like 2 to 3 weeks. I had even 3 interviews per day, and that was hectic and interesting, a learning curve as well for me. And after that, I mean, you guys have been pretty helpful. Whenever there was a difficulty for me, I couldn't reply to any sort of HR. I just sent you guys a draft message, and you guys just replied me promptly on the right way to approach the HR. So I think that really helped me. And yeah, this was like the whole process.
Okay, cool. So I looked up the dates. You signed up on the 4th of June, received the job offer on the 12th of July. You fly here next week on the 20th of August, and you start working in Hamburg on the 1st of September. So from signing up with us to actually be here in Hamburg and start working, it's not even 3 months. So I said, yeah, one of the fastest candidates we had so far. Congrats on that. Did you believe that this was possible when you signed up with us, like not even 3 months ago from now?
Yeah, it has been a dream come true moment for me when I received the offer and when the whole process went. I mean, I couldn't contemplate and like understand that how this went, and it was pretty amazing.
Cool. And before we're talking on what's next, like tell us a little bit, how did you experience the coaching process? Like what was extremely helpful for you? Maybe you can pick out one or two things.
Yeah, the first thing was the mentorship that you guys did. You didn't spoon fed me, actually. You made me learn that how to talk to an HR, how to apply, how to do various things. Secondly, you guys were on the top in everything, like replying to the messages that I sent you, and answering to the emails and all that stuff. And the third was the motivation. Even if I failed, I remember I failed the first couple of interviews, and you guys were like, "Hey, don't worry about it. There are a lot of more, so you can just make yourself and try for the next one." So that was a real motivation from you guys, because it really helps you to get yourself again up and try for the next one. So I think the mentorship was one of the key elements.
Cool. Thanks a lot. Do you think you would have landed this job without our support?
To be honest, no. The simple answer is no. I couldn't approach the companies the right way. My CV wasn't good. To be honest, it wasn't the way it could have been. So it wasn't possible.
Okay, cool. Is there any advice what you would give to younger software developers, maybe like you have 3-4 years of experience, who want to land a job in Europe or Germany?
Yeah, the first advice would be to believe in yourself and do hard work, irrespective of the results. And the second one would be, of course, you have to make yourself presentable. I mean, in sort of resume, writing your resume, talking to the HR, replying to the HR questions. I mean, that is as important as your skills, because if you only have skills and you don't know how to make your resume, how to answer those HR questions, you won't be able to go to the technical round. So it's all in vain. So these are the two advices.
Cool, thank you. What are the or tell us a little bit how was the process after you received your job contract, your offer? What was the process after that for you?
So after I received my job offer, I again had a call with one of the guys from your company, and I mean, he told me about the next steps. About you guys also handed me the welcome guide to Hamburg, that how I can make myself familiarize with the culture, with the traditions, with the places where I have to go, and what are the important steps. And finding an apartment to I, I mean, different cultural norms. I was like pretty much aware of it.
Okay, and regarding the visa process, how about that? It was pretty fast, right?
Yeah, it was pretty fast. Yeah.
So after your offer, you like the company organized it for you. You had your appointment, and yeah, what is next in the next 2 weeks for you?
Yeah. So what they did was they first of all took a pre-approval from the Hamburg agency, not an agency, actually, their district office, it is what they call it. And that was, I think, in a time span of 1 week. I handed over my degrees, my documents via the courier service and via online as well. And after that, I booked an appointment, which I got after a week. And I went to the embassy and I got my visa in, I think, 4 to 5 days. That again varies from country to country, but here I got it in 3 to 4 days. And right after, I just booked my ticket online, and that was it.
All right. And now you fly to Hamburg next week. So are you excited?
Yeah, I'm pretty much excited, actually, to explore and to like this is a new chapter of my life, I believe.
Okay. What are you what are you excited most of?
I'm excited about the city as well, and of course the company. The company seems pretty much amazing to me. I'm excited to work with my new colleagues and interact with them, and become a part of the German community.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, we'll be looking forward to meet you, Mohammed, in Hamburg. Maybe in the next months, we're going to visit you there and have a little chat with you how your first months in Hamburg were. Also, we are still in touch. We help you with coming here, finding an apartment, and so on, of course. So last but not least, would you recommend find a job in Germany to other software developers in Pakistan who want to land a job in Germany? What are the advantages?
Of course, I would highly recommend find a job in Germany to every developer, not in Pakistan, but any other country as well, because Germany is a tech hub. And I mean, you guys are the right channel to connect us to that tech hub, or to the startups over there. So I'm already recommending my colleagues and other guys in Pakistan. I would highly, highly recommend you guys. I mean, we guys have the skill, I know that, but we don't know how to approach. That approaching part is really missing from our end, and there is where you guys come in and help us.
Okay, cool. Yeah, a lot of people still think we are a scam or it's not possible. I found some
No, no,
comments
no,
on you on
no.
YouTube. That's why I'm asking.
No, it's not. It's not. I mean, I can vouch for you guys. It's not a scam at all. I mean, it's hard to believe, but it's a reality. And I have seen this myself. I'm a keen, observer of it, and I've seen this. So it's not a scam at all.
Thank you for that interview. I hope it helps a lot of people out there.
Sure,
Speak to you soon.
sure. Have a nice day.